Hello, Screagles, and welcome. In this video, I'm going to introduce you to USI's Counseling and Psychological Services. I'm going to talk about the services that are available to you through CAPS. I'm going to talk about how to get connected to CAPS and other helpful mental health resources that are available to you, and to make sure that you have the information available should you have further questions about the opportunities that are available to help serve your mental health needs. So let's start by talking about the services that CAPS offers. Well, what is CAPS? CAPS you could think of as almost like a outpatient therapy office, but through your university. All of our services are 100% free to the students of USI. So when we think about the services that are available to you, the very first thing that most people think about would be individual counseling. So individual counseling is one-on-one therapy with a licensed mental health provider. So whether you're coming in and needing to talk about some changes in family, needing to come in and talk about things like changing identity. Maybe you're feeling lost, feeling anxious, depressed, overwhelmed, and you're needing someone to talk about those mental health concerns. Then we have staff who are trained and ready and willing to help you in a one-on-one setting work through those concerns. We also have group options available. Group options include things like our general processing groups, which is a form of group therapy where individuals with a number of different concerns come together in a supportive environment, moderated by a licensed mental health provider, to support one another and to help um, learn about ways to cope and to work through your concerns together in that environment. We also have some groups focused on mindfulness. We have groups focused on stress management. And we are also in the works of expanding our peer support network, where you are each other's supports in a more informalized setting, as opposed to coming in and doing in-person groups. We do have telehealth available as well. So for those of you who are interested in therapy, but maybe you are nervous about coming in and sitting down, or maybe your schedule doesn't allow it, we have telehealth options available for individual counseling. If there is enough interest in a given semester, we can do telehealth in a group setting as well. And we also have another service that provides telehealth. It's one of our partners that I'm going to talk about momentarily. If you're concerned about things like substance use, then we would want you to come in so that we can help assess for any sort of substance concerns you may have. And then we're always available for crisis interventions as well. We want to make sure that we are prioritizing the mental health needs of our students first and foremost. And then if you have a general concern, and maybe it's for yourself or a friend or a family member, and maybe you're just not sure who to talk to, you can always talk to us and we can consult with you and help point you in the right direction of where a good referral source might be. And that landing place may be us, but we're happy to help talk through your options as well. So if all this sounds great and you're interested in getting connected to CAPS, how do you do it? Well, we've tried to make things as easy for you as possible. So you could call CAPS at the number you see listed, 812-464-1867. When you call through, you'll be speaking with our front desk staff or one of our clinicians, and you would just simply state that you're interested in getting started in services, and we can walk you through that process. If you prefer to come in, then we are located on the second floor of the rec. I'm going to show you where just momentarily where we're at in the building, but you can come up to the front desk and say that you're interested in starting services as well, or feel free to ask any questions and we'll be happy to help. You can also request an appointment online through our CAPS website. So we try to make ourselves as available as possible. So if you want to get the process started from the comfort of your dorm or your apartment or your home, and you have your cell phone or computer available, you can pull up our website, choose book an appointment, and you can fill out a little bit of paperwork, and then we'll contact you to actually schedule your appointment. And as previously mentioned, we're always available for emergency services. During the Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:30, one of our staff members is always on call. So if we have someone who walks in and they're experiencing suicidal thoughts, for example, or self-harm behaviors, or some tragedy has recently occurred, and you need to be addressed in that moment, then we have someone available to you who can talk to you, assess the situation, get you scheduled, and figure out what kinds of services we need to onboard for you and how quickly. So never hesitate to walk in if we are the most immediate and accessible uh, resource for you in a crisis, an emergency, because we are beyond willing to help you through that. If you do walk in, I wanted to make sure that you knew where we were. So I tried to throw a couple arrows on here to make things as clear as possible, but we are on the second floor of the Recreation, Fitness, and Wellness Center. If you were to enter the building at the orientation that you're seeing presently, you walk through the first two sets of double doors, and you'll be presented with an elevator and a large flight of stairs. If you go directly up the stairs and keep walking straight, you're going to run right into that corner of the building where you'll come through our front doors and come to the CAPS front desk. Earlier, I mentioned that you also have other services available to you outside of CAPS that are also there to help meet your mental health needs. So one of the primary sources I was talking about was our partnership with TimelyCare. TimelyCare is a third-party provider that we have established a relationship with through CAPS. So this service again is also free for you. And TimelyCare's bread and butter is telehealth. Now we have telehealth available through CAPS, but for a number of other reasons, you might find that TimelyCare is a better fit. One of those reasons may be your location. Let's say that you're an online student and you reside primarily out of state. Due to licensure restrictions, therapists can only provide services to students who are physically located in their state at the time of service. So let's say that you're from Pennsylvania and you're taking our online MBA program, but you have mental health concerns. You can actually use TimelyCare to provide those services for you as if you were on campus, but in a telehealth setting. There are several options that are available through TimelyCare. They have self-care journeys and self-care content and peer communities, which are all kind of self-directed opportunities for you. But we also have formalized opportunities through TimelyCare as well. Those three options would include health coaching, where you can meet with a certified health coach to talk about things like healthy sleep habits, eating, diet, exercise, anything that would be a more holistic concern outside of the mental health world. You can contact the mental health coach to talk about those concerns and to get a plan in place. And again, that's going to be handled in a face-to-face setting over like a Zoom type platform. They also have scheduled counseling, which is that one-on-one talk therapy. There is one little caveat to this, in that, as I mentioned, all of these services are free, but the way that TimelyCare works is you get 6 free sessions per academic year. If you want more than 6 sessions in that time frame, then you're able to pay out of pocket for those. You're able to use insurance for those. However, if you roll into a new academic year, you get 6 new sessions. Or if you do your 6 free sessions through TimelyCare, decide you'd like to continue that in a free setting, then you can always find your way back to CAPS, where there is no cost for any of our services. The last thing I want to talk about is extremely important, and it's their Talk Now service, which is a 24/7 on-demand emotional support option. So if it's 3 o'clock in the morning and you just went through a breakup, you're questioning whether you should be in college, you're having self-harm concerns, and you just need to talk to someone right then and there, then if you click on the Talk Now option available through TimelyCare, you'll be speaking with someone within 5 minutes. One kind of general caveat to TimelyCare is that we encourage all of our students to register ahead of time. That way, if you are in a situation where you are in need, that you don't have to go through any sort of registration process during that crisis. And you could just open up your app, open up your computer, click on the services that you need, and get connected. When you register, make sure that you use an official USI email, because that is the way that they know that you are a part of the Skrigle's nest, and it will ensure that you are tied to us and that you are eligible for all of our services. So if you were to use like a Gmail account, then you're not going to be able to get registered properly and you'll not be tied back to USI. Okay, so I talked about CAPS, I talked about TimelyCare, and I kind of generally talked about how to get connected to us. I just wanted to show you a screen that simplifies this as well. If you were to go onto the CAPS website, the very first thing that you're going to be directed to is the top half of this screen where it says USI Counseling and Psychological Services, book an appointment. If you're to click that big red button, you'll go to the second screen, which looks like the bottom half, where it says USI CAPS on one side, TimelyCare on the other. If you were to click either one of those red buttons, then you're going to be directed to the appropriate side of the mental health services that you're interested in. If you click on CAPS, you'll be directed to a little bit of paperwork that if you fill out, you will complete an online appointment request. We'll contact you within 1 business day to get you in and get you scheduled for services. TimelyCare will direct you to their website where you will be asked to register, or if you are already registered, we can take those next steps to get connected further. All right, so this is a quick overview of CAPS, TimelyCare, and the services that are available to our students. I know that there are many more questions out there when it comes to individuals' mental health. What things can we cover? Can we not cover? What do the processes look like? And we are happy to talk through any of those concerns. We want to make sure that there are as few barriers as possible, that you understand that we have a variety of clinicians available to help you. And we want to make sure that you feel safe and welcome to come in and talk about anything that is of concern to help get you through what could be a really tough time in college. So please, if there are any concerns, don't hesitate to reach out to CAPS, walk in, call us, and we will be more than happy to help you. Thank you for your time, and we look forward to talking to you soon.